I don't have any issues with you. I think you being a friend. I think you being a friend. That's good. I think you're a good person. Just caught up in stupid shit. You don't know me and have been literally pushed into a corner. That's not your fault. People are dicks, dude, especially on the internet. Okay, and then December 23rd, I never wrote it back. Um, and then December 23rd. Okay, this is a whole what? 5, 6, 7, 8 days later, she messages me again. It wasn't a backhanded compliment. Clearly, from earlier, I'm not good at communicating online, or you would have known I'm not a bad person. I'm sorry you feel that way. I gave you my phone number because you can personally talk to me without haters. I had no idea what you look like other than your face. I'm not a TikTok pro like everyone else. Then 20 minutes later, someone sent that video to me. I posted it. And girl, please, I am not mad that y'all didn't vibe with me. You obviously are judging because of all the things you all have said about me. Why would I join a live with a bunch of uncivilized women who are pretty or extremely petty? Everyone sending me stuff is saying that why are you allowing these petty women do this? They don't know what to believe because they thought you were nicer. I was never invited to your live, but people are telling me that I was. Okay, which she knew she was in a live, and she was literally there, and she wouldn't come up. But anyways, and I said, no, you clearly showed your true colors. I was nice until you decided to send me that condescending message and then make a video about me. Because y'all, by the way, right after that, she made a video about me.
Lose.
Else. My kitchen.
I don't care if you like it or not. I'm still.
One thing I do not like is someone trying to manipulate. One thing I do not like
I'm sorry, but no, I could pull up those emails too of the screenshots of her in the live saying Ken's not the dad. I mean, how can you say Ken is not the dad? We know Ryan's the dad. Bree, Gypsy's good friend, said Ryan was the dad. You said Ken and Ryan. Like, you would clearly, she said it multiple times. She was not mixing up the names. But anyways, I want to clarify a few things regarding our recent interaction. Oh no, my bad. I'm taking responsibility for my mistake and saying the wrong name, and it felt overwhelming when everyone reacted so strongly over what was clearly a miscommunication. Stop being mean. Who the fuck is being mean, you weirdo? Now I'm gonna be mean. How the fuck am I being mean? Anyways, and then she says it felt overwhelming when everyone reacted so strongly. This is the thing, y'all. No one reacted over that but me. I messaged her about it. No one reacted to her. Someone sent that to me, and then I talked to her about it. And she would not admit it. She just kept on bringing up Dreamer because she told Dreamer that she could get cops to go rough Bones up. Like, and Dreamer said, no, that's illegal. And then she didn't want to admit that she did that. When I called her out for that, she wouldn't admit that. And I kept on getting off of that stuff. I was like, I don't even care about that now. Now let's talk about this. Why'd you say that? And she's like, I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. And then she said, I got the names mixed up. She kept making excuses. And I'm like, that's all you continue to do is make excuses. So, and then anyways, if you genuinely cared about my perspective, I would have appreciated a private conversation. We did have one, like adults, instead of being called out publicly. I did, and actually Madison will have, because her account's still active. Tell her to, since I can't show the screenshots, tell her to. I bet she won't, because it's me being very nice to her and me trying to just get her to admit what she did or what she said. It seems like the situation has been misunderstood. I've always tried to be kind to you, but it feels like you've let your friends' opinions influence your judgment of me. No, that's what I didn't do, because when everybody wanted to kick you straight out from saying those things about Skip, I kept you around and I messaged you instead. And then you did what you did. Since we met, I've been navigating and then here she goes trauma dumping and trying to make me being manipulative and trying to make me feel sorry for her. Since we met, I've been navigating some tough situations, like dealing with forest fires and volunteering at an animal shelter because of them. I've often listened more than I spoke due to how intense the atmosphere can be. No, you be thinking with your. It really hurt when you suggested that I did something wrong just because I mixed up names. You didn't mix up names, for one. For two, I wasn't mad at you about that. I asked you, why would you do it? And she would not even admit to doing it. And then when I was just like, Madison, I have the screenshots. And she's like, well, I mixed up the names. Then she tried lying and said, yeah.
She dances around every issue.
Yeah, just like she did in that live.
And then even just with me. And then I showed her proof and she was like, oh, yeah, well, this is why. Just.
Oh, my God. Do you see this person? You all haven't seen Los Angeles? She's right. This happened before that, Connie. Anyway.
Connie, you need to chill. Like,
you belong with her, obviously. And frankly, your comment about my voice felt particularly harsh considering I'm dealing with a brain tumor. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. That was unexpected and wait, I don't know what I said about her voice, but it's funny. Wait, what I said about your voice after you posted multiple videos. Really hurtful, and her aggressive approach. But you don't, and she never has. Tell her to show the messages because she doesn't. So it's frustrating to be asked for more accountability when I've already acknowledged my part. This feels like an irrational response given the context. And then I blocked her because she's fucking annoying, and she continues to do this. And I'm sorry, but I felt bad. Well, at first I was genuinely like, she's been she supported me. I don't want to be mean to her, even though I don't like what she said about Skip. Talk to her about it, blah, blah. And then after I started being like, I felt sorry for her because she was obviously had this weird liking for me, and I'm just a normal person. And then it's like she would make videos about me, but then message me these, and I don't even have it to show it to you, message me things, and then she called Rogie. Remember, she even called you to talk about me?
Yeah, that's all. And I was about to ask you that. Remember that big, long message? I just looked at it. It was from November 25th. I sent you a big, long message that she sent me to send you.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Hold on.
Dude,
Bree, while you're
if
grabbing that, grab the screenshots I just sent you, please.
I hope Black Sheep's still in here. And if later, you know what? At the time, whenever this was happening with me and Madison, her messages were, what's it called? When you're not allowed to send messages because she got violations or whatever. To her defense, I do believe at the time she did have a fire in her area. Okay, I don't really understand why the fires are relevant.
I know, it doesn't stop.
No. When all this shit happened with us, the fires hadn't even happened yet.
Well, there was fires. I don't think they're talking about
It's been ongoing for months. This has been for months. When did that happen with Skip? Probably in September?
I think there were other wildfires in California before, the big wildfires that just happened. I think that's maybe what there was something else in December, maybe. I don't remember, but it's not the same. I don't know. I really don't understand the fires. I don't know what the fires have to do with her behavior. I don't get it.
I think
she lied due to a fire. Yeah, damn it, Steph. What?
Listen, I would just like to say Black Sheep wasn't in here earlier, but Black Sheep, I have the recording of the live of her on Natalia's live, screaming and yelling about all of us and Bree and how horrible we were, and all of the people's DMs that she showed on that live. One recording is 30 minutes, one recording is 15 minutes. Obviously, I can't just show it on a live. I'm more than happy to send it to someone who can cut it up and post it. I have no issues doing that.
We'll figure out how to get it to you, Black Sheep, for sure. We'll figure that out.
Oh, you can send it to me. I'll put it on my YouTube.
Well,
there you go.
We have to, take the top of the screen out, Dreamer, and all that. But also, when it comes to Madison, her issue is after we were not friends anymore, and like Amelia said, some of us defriended her at different times. when she apologized for saying Skip was a white supremacist, which we do not agree with at all, just based on tattoos solely, because that's disgusting in 2025 or 2024. After she apologized, she said, "I'm sorry, but if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck." We could not get her to stop saying, regardless of her apology, that she felt that Skip was a racist. And she said it tonight twice on her live. Yeah, she's a racist. Yeah, she's a racist.
What they?
How are you not believing us?
What good was any apology if that's still what she thinks? And that's still the reason. What are you asking, Bree? Sorry.
November 25th.
Okay.
There was something else I was going to say. Oh, Black Sheep. At the time that me and Madison were going through this, her messages were cut off, so I had to communicate with her through comments. She did show one screenshot of some of the comments of me and her going back and forth. I think in order for me to have shown her the proof of the message that, like, because we danced, it was like hour-long conversation in comments where she was denying putting up a screenshot with my name in it. Finally, someone sent me the proof. I showed her the proof, and then she, for another 30 minutes was explaining that in different ways after she had lied. I think maybe I had to post screenshots because I don't make content. I think maybe she posted screenshots so I could see them. And then I took screenshots of hers, and then she deleted it. And I did the same thing with something to show to her. When I get on my other account, I'll see if I can unprivate that and show it to you. And if not, then I'll go through my screenshots later because it was months ago and I have thousands of screenshots because I have ADHD. But either way, I'll find them and I can show you where she lied about posting it. And then when she danced around when she was busted for lying about it.
And look at this, her lying. Because so they posted this saying that I said I'm so high right now, which I was talking about from freaking, what is it called, y'all? Look, I have it right here. Delta 9, and she said, which is not a prescription. That's something you buy from, like, the
gas.
gas.
No, not the gas station. It's a vape
a head shop or a smoke shop.
Yeah, exactly, a smoke shop. She said nope. No, she said she showed a prescription of it on her live. That's not. It's not a prescription, and I never like. And so
there's proof of one lie right there. Because Bree doesn't have a prescription for. She lives in Louisiana. What prescription would Bree have for that?
And Rogie, I do not have any messages from you on the 25th.
What account was it on, Rogie?
I wonder if I never sent it to you.
It was a text message?
Yeah, I thought I sent it to you.
No, maybe you called me, or maybe you read it on a live or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me get it. Go get it.
Rogie, you can put it in your call and we can pull it up.
I'm so upset that my account is banned that I can't show y'all the because if you would see the messages between me and her, I was so nice to her. Like, I mean, yes, I was asking her questions, and yes, I'm like that. I rightfully should have been able to. Oh, actually, I can pull up the email to show you what she was saying in the chat, saying that I said that Gypsy's baby daddy was Ryan, and she didn't get no names mixed up because she mentioned Ken and Ryan. And those don't even matter, to be honest. But I mean, I could pull it up, but those don't even. Oh, actually, it's in my Discord.
Connie, are you saying you have the message that Madison sent to Rogie to send to Bree?
I bet she does.
Oh,
he posted
Lord.
it.
Adam says,
Okay, Connie, here's the problem, Connie. If she's going to post it to friends only and block all of us, what does that tell you?
she posted it. Connie,
What,
this
just-
is Adam. She got the message and she posted
Yeah,
it.
but Dreamer, Matt. Live. She tried so hard to get up on KJ's live to talk crap on us.
And let me tell you,
I have
she's
that
doing this
recorded
because I'm
too.
not her friend. This
I
is
just
why
text-
all this fun
I just
happens.
texted to you, Bree.
She is butthurt. Like,
What?
she is legit butthurt.
You just sent it to me? And I'm sorry, but I can't condone that type of behavior. Like, she can't be lying everywhere, for one. For two, she can't be calling people. And just like Connie was saying, I don't know if you were in here. What's his name? Black
And Connie, I don't know if y'all do want to have Connie on the panel up or not, but Connie, what just happened on what's her name on Madison's panel? That's not gonna happen here. We're gonna match energy, so we're not gonna speak to you the way she spoke to us, and you're not gonna speak to us the way we responded to her either. Like, we're gonna be calm. If she comes up, that's not my decision on if she comes up or
Okay,
not.
Black Sheep is down here. We don't
Hello,
know who
Black
Connie
Sheep.
is. Part of me feels like Connie is Madison, but
I
may be
know.
wrong.
Honestly, yeah. Maybe she just knows her well. I don't know, but
If Black Sheep would like to come up, they were very calm on Madison's live. I
was.
tried to get up to say what I was saying here, and I wasn't able to get up, and she got discontinued.
it will not happen over here like it happened over there. I know that.
No, because actually, before anybody started calling anybody names, she was like, I got pissed when she was telling Aubrey to shut up, you to shut up, calling you a bitch. Like, before you.
Oh yeah,
responded
I mean,
back
that's
up.
so I was already so mad. I was mad before Aubrey even went up because she was lying about Nick and
Okay.
Gypsy. So
Okay, so Black Sheep has requested, Bree. Do you want to read this first, or
Oh, he can come up. But I'm going to read this. Hi,
why don't
Bree.
you? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's.
Hi, Bree. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk about some things that have been bothering me lately, especially how multiple people are manipulating my words and creating tension among us. Which at this point we were not friends at all anymore. Like, creating tension, like we weren't talking about her, anything. Like, I don't even know why she kept on perpetuating this. First off, remember that incident with Skip and Wahlberg when they accused you of being racist? I tried to explain my perspective by bringing up spiderweb tattoos and their meanings. I thought it was important since I have some knowledge in this area from college and family and law enforcement. Those tattoos can have negative connotations, and I just wanted to make sure everyone understood where I was coming from. Which, that wasn't the point. We told her, okay, that's fine, but like, you can't just accuse people. You can't just make assumptions about people like that. Even if you're taking up for me, like Connie was saying, but she was defending you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. We didn't kick her for that. She started saying, she said something else, and I forgot what it was. I don't remember what it was, y'all, but she said something else on panel, and I get a lot of shit constantly. So we just weren't allowing her on the panel for a little while. That's it. Just take a little break from the panel. We had to do it with Sarah before. She's in here because she sometimes gets a little, she starts saying things that she shouldn't say. And it's nothing personal. It's just we are ready to get a lot of shit. So anyways, then there was the mix-up regarding Gypsy's baby daddy. That wasn't a mix-up, but that was totally on me. She did not. Oh, my God. I took responsibility right away. No, she did not. But instead of letting it go, Jeanette, Katie, and others escalated the situation unnecessarily. Katie, Jeanette, and others Jeanette, I don't know if she's in here, but did y'all ever even bring that up to her about the baby daddy thing? Because I don't think y'all did. Because nobody else talked to her about that but me. Except when I showed it to y'all after the conversation. Remember,
Yes,
I showed y'all. Okay. During Natalia's live session, when I expressed my confusion about everything going on, Katie jumped in really aggressively towards me. It felt extremely rude and just added fuel to the fire. I can say it should have been trying. Oh wait, I'm about to put it on the next one so I could see that better. Fuel to the fire, when we should have been trying to sort things out. And that's the problem. She just wants to sort. Okay, the thing is, like, no matter what, like, I'm never going to be friends with Madison because I've seen how she is. And I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying but she's just not for me. Everybody, just like Amelia was saying, we don't have to be friends with anybody, just every single person that wants to be our friend. We are allowed to pick and choose who we want in our circle or in our community. And she was constantly saying and doing things that we did not align with. And that's okay. Move on. But she will not move on. Sort things out. I do admit that I responded strongly out of anger at the moment, but her reaction seemed more about provoking conflict than actually resolving anything. Honestly, it's frustrating seeing all these past issues get stirred up. By her, though. By different people instead of focusing on supporting each other as friends. Do you see what I mean? She's kind of low-key obsessed with me, and I'm not trying to be mean, but we're not friends. I'm sharing all this because I'm hoping we can find a way to address these conflicts together moving forward. Looking forward to hearing from what you think. Love, Madison. This was at the end of November. I hadn't been friends or talked to Madison since, like, when did all of this happen? September?
What? Connie, so you choose fair weather friends, okay? What?
Oh, Connie is Madison. Amelia.
Well, either way, what is that supposed to mean? Fair weather friends. Like, you do not have to like every single person that you come across on the freaking internet. Like, Jesus Christ.
Right, and we weren't rude to her. We just, at first, we just kind of, not even blocked and ghosted her, not even that. We just kind of like, I wasn't letting her up on the panel because of her things that she would say, and I did not want to hurt her feelings. And maybe I should have been more direct from jump, but I didn't. Instead, I just like let her hang out in the live, and I didn't let her up on the panel, which we did say we weren't going to because of her saying, she would say things like, way out of pocket on the panel, and like I'm constantly being attacked for that. Like,
well, and she also had a little lack of self-awareness and sometimes just didn't, and that was an annoyance of some people's. It wasn't we didn't stop talking to her because of that. Like it certainly didn't help her situation when she said things we didn't like, but she had a hard time reading the room sometimes and just didn't take the hint that conversation should have been, directions in the live should have changed, the direction of conversation. She would just go on and on about other things, and it was annoying sometimes. But, like, that's not why we stopped talking to her.
No, what did it was
much larger situations.
When I had it, I'm about to let you speak. I know I'm just rambling on, but, like, what really ended it was when I tried to have in Madison, look, if Madison wants to give you that conversation, I can't because my account is banned. But she has the conversation because her account's not banned. So she has the conversation. And that's another thing. Kim messaged me. She was having people and saying, she was telling Kim and all that I made her account banned and stuff. I have those messages from Kim. She's constantly talking about me to Kim. I don't talk about her. I don't talk about her, to her, anything. And I think that, and I don't even like to say this, but she's kind of obsessed with me. And like, I don't know why. Like, I'm just a normal person.
Bree, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but Connie Adams says Madison is still on the panel and you don't know. Does that mean Madison is on Black Sheep's account?
No, because she's live.
No.
Okay. Why is she saying that, Black Sheep?
Because on her live, Black Sheep was in the corner box.
No, Dreamer, we're talking about now. Honey.
Yeah, but
We're
now everybody
live.
can let him speak and ask whatever he wants to ask.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know, guys. This is kind of, I don't know. Yeah. There's a few things I wanted, like, I know you were talking about, like, when she messaged you something about a fire back in September. In her area, there was really a big fire. There was actually two. One close to her and one close to me.
Right, but it was what she said that made it like...
No, and I understand. No, I get that, but, like, I just want you all to clear, like, and she does live in a mountain area, so when stuff like that happens, it's chaotic. Regardless of what was said, I just want to say, hey, that's true.
Regardless of what chaos you have going on in your personal life,
right?
You don't say that because someone has a spiderweb tattoo that they are a white supremacist and a Nazi and a racist. And what I wanted to tell you on her panel was you said she apologized. Yes, she did. She said, I am sorry. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if that hurt Skip's feelings. But if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And I know.
"20, 30 years ago, the spider tattoo was associated with certain types of people, but it's no longer like that anymore. You can't make those assumptions." You know what I mean? And
let me tell you why I did talk to her. She and I, during that time, we would talk, because we were supposed to have been friends. And she knew where I was going with Bones. And she started talking illegal stuff. She says, oh, I know some people, they're cops. They can go over there and talk to them. I said, hey, I don't want nothing to do with it. What you'll end up going to, oh, I don't care. I said, I don't want nothing to do with it. She said, oh, no, I can send them over there. They'll just rough him up a bit. And I said, I don't want nothing to do with that, Madison. And that's when I blocked her.
Right. I remember like that. And
she didn't want to admit that.
Probably wouldn't.
She later did this conversation. But all this stuff she says, she has the receipts of me. That's supposed to. I don't talk to the but she's going to get a video tonight or tomorrow morning. She sure is.
Okay. I mean, out of everybody, I've known her for 20 years. I will call her out on her BS left and right. I don't know if any of you heard me do it earlier today.
Yeah.
We
appreciate that.
I'm not afraid to call her out because like, you know, when she first told me about all you guys, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was like, they're not your friends. They're like, no, they're my friends. We're very cool. I'm like, they're not your friends. They're internet people. They're TikTok people. You'll never meet these people.
We tried to be. We are real friends.
Okay.
We are.
Here in this panel, we are friends.
Okay.
And we did try to be friends with her.
I apologize if any of you guys took offense to that. I wasn't meaning it like that. I was just
It's
pretty
okay.
much telling her to be cautious because it's internet. We're all on the internet. You know what I mean? And when all the stuff started happening, and there were talk like seeing what it, and there were times that she did come across some of your guys' lives and you guys were talking about her. I seen it with my own eyes. I don't know what sparked it.
Exactly, because that's the context that matters, because she constantly makes videos of, you know, she accuses me of being on rugs every fucking day, basically.
After that live, Katie had
That one girl went out there and like started a bunch of argument and made that poor girl cry.
Yes, but listen,
That was really messed up.
Listen,
Like,
Black
made
Sheep,
what girl
I
cry?
have that. Listen, please stop. I have that live recorded.
I don't know
Madison
what
spent 30 minutes. You wanted me, here I am.
Right.
And they started fighting. But I have that recorded. If you need to hear the stuff that Madison was
Not just in there, in
figure out how
private
to send
areas.
to you a 30-minute and a 15-minute recording, I'll do it, because she is not telling you the truth.
Well,
I
I don't
have
know
the
what-
live recorded myself.
okay. You know what I mean? And my thing is like what I got mad about was that one girl like came up there, came off hot headed, and then Madison went in on her. You know what I mean? Like they just started arguing, and no one seen that poor girl crying. Like she totally got upset about it. There was somebody in
Who
a
cried?
chat that said something.
Who was it that cried? I don't even know who it is.
He's talking about me when she was line. I
no.
went up there. I said what I said. I
No.
called her and said she's getting a video tomorrow, and I don't care. if this
I think he's talking about a different situation, Dreamer. But
The Natalia I think her name was Natalia.
Natalia's the one that cried.
She was like very upset in that live. I mean,
You want to know what caused that? Madison
because
used
your friend went up there and
Madison
started
used
screaming.
Natalia to go and talk about us. Natalia loves me, okay? She messages me every single day.
Yeah.
Madison used her to go on live and constantly talk. That's what
Madison did use her.
She used her, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing, guys. I'm not involved in it.
Can
I'm just
can I ask you a question, Black Sheep?
Sure, why not?
You say you've been this girl's friend for 20 years.
Yeah.
I stayed on the phone a few hours with her one night and just listened like I could barely get a word in. I was just letting her in, okay? I was just letting her vent. It sounded like she needed to vent. I just let her vent. Does she have any mental health issues?
Well, I don't know if we should talk about that on live.
No.
Well,
She
I
does not
don't,
have
I
any
don't
mental
have
health issues.
I don't have a personal relationship with this guy to talk to him anywhere else.
Right.
No.
Let's just
Well, I
be
guess
sensitive
Rosie's
with the
point is,
conversation.
I think that is important. Not that we have to speak about it, but I do think if you're her friend, like we're just trying to be honest with you, and I'm telling you, like it's not like if Madison never spoke about us after we went our separate ways, we would not be having this conversation right now. She has continued to not only talk about us, but even get in cahoots with people like Resident Midnight, and
have doxed us.
who has and give her information. I have screenshots from so many different people. She's in every single freaking hater, people that hate me or hate us, lives, spreading lies about us. So there's things that she doesn't say on panel that you might not see, but there's things that she's doing on her own And people send me stuff, and honestly, I never address it. I'm just like, oh Lord, it's Madison again, whatever. And then she'll come up in here, and so we ignore a lot.
Well, I mean, in her defense, you guys aren't cool, so of course. Act like, you know what I mean? Like, she shouldn't be doing anything.
Well, you see, I don't hate Bond. I'm not going to go be friends with people or go around places with that of somebody that, like, if anybody hates Madison, I'm not even trying to find out who hates Madison to go hang out there. So, I mean, I know you're saying in her defense, but I don't think that's healthy.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, my point is if someone reaches out to you like, hey, you were part of this clique now, and now you're excommunicated, like, come over here and hang out with us.
No, she goes there.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but she wasn't even really a part of, like, she wasn't even here for that long. She inserts herself. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't want these products, but she goes to these people to give them fake information, a lie about us. She's constantly making videos talking about I'm on drugs. Like, that's. And then she's messaged me, and I know she's been, oh, you look, I didn't know, I knew you were pretty, but damn, girl, you're beautiful. And then the next day she makes a horrible video about me. I knew that when she messaged me that, look, I don't know if you know, but like people were taking pictures of me and my body and posting them all over the fucking internet, and her, she did too. And so honestly, I don't have to have any respect for her if you're going to do that to me. But like, then she's going to message me some shit like that. Oh my God, I knew you were pretty, but damn, girl. And saying I'm on rugs. So yeah, that's sick to me, honestly. When she knew all the people that was bullying me across multiple platforms, for her to message me, oh damn, girl, you're so no. Like, I'm sorry, but something is really wrong with her.
Madison. She said, I have not posted anything about Brie.
Oh my God.
So that is Madison.
Yeah, wait.
Okay. Well, you're busted.
So real quick, Black Sheep, I would like to say to you, one of the reasons that Madison was upset with Katie is because Katie brought up a story that Madison told on a public live about that she dated Suge Knight's across the back. And then she said that and I'm going to speak in Pig Latin so that we don't get in trouble and kicked off like she did. She was ex-a Raffic Trey or Affic Trey by Snoop Dogg and P. Diddy. Okay, she said those things on a public live. Katie said something about that, and she said that Katie was invalidating her ABUSE. Okay? Then she went on to other people's lives. Katie Joy's and Nina's, and also talked about this same ABUSE that she had experienced. It is not, she was saying that we spread out this information about her that was private and traumatic when she is the one who told those stories on public lives and then said it in the comments of other people's public lives. I personally don't know if that happened with her and Suge Knight or P. Diddy or Snoop Dogg.
Well, I don't know.
That's not something that I would share on a public TikTok live. And she raked Katie over the coals for that.
Right. So I've heard that for the past 20 years. And with Madison, I always try to catch her up because she likes to ramble, and I'm like, girl, just be honest with me, and in my experience with her is if I call her out on it, she eventually tells me the truth. So that story I've heard for 20 years. Her having cancer, I've heard that, seen the x-rays, seen all the medical records. That is 100% true.
Didn't bring up cancer. I don't know where that came from.
I'm just saying because I know she's brought that up before and people have questioned it.
Okay,
I don't know
we've never questioned. Listen, my husband passed from cancer. We don't invalidate anyone's cancer issues, but Adams in the chat is saying Black Sheep that never happened.
Wait, who?
So if that is Madison,
It
and you
is
would like
Madison.
to address her.
She said she basically admitted. She said, "I have never posted about Bree." That's definitely Madison.
And then she said, I did date
What didn't
Night's
happen?
brother. It's Madison.
So Madison, what part didn't happen?
Yeah,
Because
'cause-
whatever I've said, I have screenshots of.
Yeah,
I'll give up-
and
I'll
I've
give
heard
up
this
my
whole
box.
story, so
I'll
I
give
know
up
it.
my box.
No, wait, no, please, no. Please,
I don't want another
No.
high school drama match.
she will not be able to contain
This
herself.
is actually ridiculous that like all these months later we're still dealing with this. To be honest with you,
I want to. Can I say one thing
Agreed.
before
Yes.
this keeps going? I know that there's still probably more to think about or talk about, but I think end goal of this would be that we don't want anything to do with her. We don't want to talk about her. We don't want her talking about us. It doesn't even matter at this point, but she's not going to admit that she lied. We're not going to say that we lied because we did not lie about anything. We can just sit here and talk all day about how we didn't lie and talk about proof. It doesn't even matter. We don't want anything to do with her. We want to move on in peace, and she, for her own mental health, should move on and just get over it. Like,
Right.
stop talking
because
about us. It would be better for everyone if
Stop
she just
recording.
stopped.
Stop
And-
recording.
and I'm gonna say this.
Saying-
I don't like to bring up kids, but especially hearing like that was actually shocking to hear that she had a baby by her in that live. Like for her own mental health and for her, like this is not for you being her friend. That's the reason I'm bringing it up. You being her friend, this is not healthy for her. Like the fact that I didn't even know that there was even like that was a lot for me. Knowing that all the
What
screaming,
baby?
all that happening, like that's like this is.
I did not know there was a baby present until, like, I'm sorry for that.
What baby are we talking about?
The baby that was crying in her background.
Oh, that was
That
Emily.
wasn't her. That was my
Oh,
friend
you
Emily, and
asked
that
her.
was her 2-year-old.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
I thought it was
sure.
when she was just up. Okay.
Emily says that in
makes
the
a lot
comments.
better.
With my baby. Okay.
That was my
Okay,
friend
okay,
Emily's child.
Okay.
That's why she quickly muted it. Because
Oh no,
she had
nothing.
the-
No, I was saying no. That's fine. It was the fact, like I was saying, like because if she's like, because this she spends a lot of her time doing this, and like it's just not healthy. So no, okay. So don't ignore me then. That makes me
yeah.
feel a lot better.
I just the whole reason why I brought up the whole Suge Knight, or I brought up the cancer thing, is because, and I just want to just let you all know, like in the past, people have like been like, oh, she's lying. No, she's not. She really did have it. She really was almost died from it. You know what I mean?
I never not believed her about that.
Okay, well, because some people are when it comes. People are like, "Oh, I don't believe you had cancer," especially at a young
No,
age.
that's a common. A lot of people get cancer now. A lot of people don't get trapped. Let's sit in traffic by Snoop Dogg.
Right, but and like with the whole Suge Knight thing, like I've heard that for 20 years. Like, and I'm like, girl, like your story hasn't really changed. When I first heard it, I was like, who the hell is Suge Knight? Like, I don't know who that person is.
I don't know who that is, but I know who Snoop
I
Dogg
don't either.
is.
But like, it has. My point is the story really hasn't changed in 20 years, and I'm just
Speaking
like,
about Snoop Dogg.
the Snoop Dogg thing. Like, you guys,
Diddy.
Oh,
No,
she said
no.
P Diddy and Snoop Dogg. I thought
I don't. It's,
Diddy and Snoop Dogg.
sat in
and
traffic
Graphic
with her. Put it that
Trade.
way. They sat in
Yes.
traffic with her.
Okay, so her sitting in traffic, I've heard she's told me that for 20 years, and I'm like, okay, girl, well, good for you. Like, you're out. Be an advocate.
By Snoop Dogg and P Diddy.
I don't know if it was by those two. Like, I don't know. That's news to me. Well, so
I have the recording of her saying it was those two.
okay.
I think at this point, I would hope that she's taken that to the law and be involved with all that stuff that's going on now.
Right? Cash in.
Yeah.
I hope that she would at least speak up for herself and other victims.
And that's what I've told her over the past when she talks about that. I'm like, you should be an advocate. And her going to school, like, yeah, that girl is always in school. I'm like, girl, like, your student loans are so high. Like, I don't even
Okay, then don't tell us that we're saying it. If you're gonna say I'll tell my story. Good girl, tell
No,
it.
I know, because she annoys
No, I'm
me.
telling
She
her.
told me she went to school, and I'm like,
I'm telling
good for her.
Connie.
No. Like, I mean, so, like, I don't know. At the end of the day, guys, I'm not really in this drama. I was in her live, and then she was talking about you guys. You guys came in. I was trying to play devil's advocate. I apologize if I offended anybody in
No,
there.
you didn't. You were hurt. I mean, I
You
wasn't
didn't,
in
and
there,
I
but-
apologize for yelling over you. It's just been a long time coming, and she had been ranting and yelling and talking shit about my friends and my people for a long time. So I had no patience. I match it. A lot of us match energy. That's why if Madison were to come in the panel right now, I have no doubt in my mind that the B word would come out of her mouth and she'd be raising her voice real quick.
Right.
And we can't
I'm
have
a
that.
historical actress
So-
just educating people on our history. Is this somebody's real account or she just made that all up?
I don't know.
She literally started to say Dreamer's phone number on live. That was
Right,
not
and
okay.
that's why I screamed, because I was like, no.
And then she talked about Dreamer's mom. Like, why?
Wait, she was
We
talking
did
about her
not
mom?
bully you, Madison. We never bullied
She
you.
actually had the wrong
Never.
area.
What? Wait, she was talking about your mom?
Yeah, she talked about her mom at the end, right before she got kicked. I mean, right before Dreamer got off, she was like, "You got your mom and you." Wait, what she said, y'all? Something about in your
Something about her bed or something.
something about her bed.
Oh.
Yeah,
But she was talking
Hospital
about
bed.
stuff in her
I was
nose and all this and that. Shit's funny because she wanted to say I was bullying Dreamer, and then she continues to bully Dreamer.
The thing is, none of this would be happening if she would just leave us alone. Like she makes me
Yeah.
like
Tonight, the reason we even got sparked with Madison is because we were in another live that had nothing to do with her. She was in the comments of it saying that we called her a white supremacist and all this and that, saying Kim never said that. Kim wasn't even a part of the freaking conversation either. She inserted herself in drama where we all
Kim
heard.
sharing your personal DMs with me at one point. So maybe don't trust everybody.
No.
You know, so because she came into another live that had nothing to do with her and talked shit about us and lied on us, there is why we went to her live. You know what I mean? Like that's how it happened today. It's just
she was telling me, you know, you guys were calling her a white supremacist, and I was like, that's stupid. Like
I never called her that before.
I've literally seen your kids, and I've literally seen your husband. You know what I mean? You can't, like, you're married to a black man, and you.
I think she is. I never thought she was. I never said she was.
But
Like
Black Sheep, it was actually Skip who she called a white supremacist. And
Yeah,
in
she
that
called her
live
racist
tonight,
again tonight.
When she inserted herself, I said, "You are the one who called her a white supremacist." Other people said it as well, and it made her mad. But that is what she said.
Well,
and you know, Skip wasn't there to defend.
The enemies with Skip, but we don't stand for anyone to be called a white supremacist that is not a white supremacist with
Right.
facts.
No, that's I agree with you guys. Like, no, that's not cool. And that's why I was like, Madison, you know, on her live, I was like, did you say sorry? And she's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, did you?
No.
Like, you know, she got,
Whatever,
and
we
I'm
don't
like,
even need
just
to
say it
apologize.
now. And she didn't want to. And to which his own, you know, like at the end of the day, I'm like, that's,
Yeah, we
you
don't
know,
even need an apology. Like I don't. Even
Yeah, it was a nice thought for you to ask her to apologize, but I don't need an apology. I just would like her to stop saying that we're lying on her when she is in fact the one lying on us in several different ways. Like,
And stop
it's
recording
just-
us.
stop recording, stop obsessing, move on with your life in a more
no, the thing is, the past is the past. You can't change it. What you say online, you say online. It is what it is. As we all know, people got freaking receipts now, is what we all call it. You know, proof. You know, and my thing is if you're going to show me proof, I want to see all of it. I don't want to see cropped. I don't want to see any of this. You know, because believe me, like I don't like a liar. You know, and Madison and me, like we go rounds left and right, and I call her out on her shit. She calls me, oh, sorry, I don't know if I can say that, but
you can say that.
Okay. She calls me out on mine. I call her out on hers. We've been friends for 20. Oh, like, you know, like, which we all can be like that. You know? Oh, okay.
I don't think it was any of our intention to hurt Madison. It was to cut ties with Madison because things were not good in several ways. Things were not
she's posted already. This is what I mean. That is insane.
She's still trying to pretend like she's not Madison now in the comments. Madison, honey.
That's really confusing. I don't know who the hell Connie is. Either you are or you're not.
No, that's
like,
wait, I want you to see this. This okay, so this is what I mean.
Let me see it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but when you say like, look, we can go on with our lives every freaking day, just having our own life. Look, okay, this is all of Dreamers Live. Look, this is our page.
Oh,
this
I know.
Is me.
I commented on those.
My live,
Wow.
what?
It's just like.
Know the truth, girl, because you are Madison.
Well, hate is a very strong word. No one should hate anybody. Dislike is the best term to use.
Who said hate? Did I say hate?
No, Connie said because they hate Madison.
They hate Madison. I don't hate Madison. I don't want to know Madison.
Oh, because they hate Madison.
Her, or I don't want to have to deal with Madison at all.
Well, yeah, a public's you have that right. You know what I mean? Like we're not forced to do that. What is this?
This is I guess Madison can tell me if this is her message, and we're really caught in between. And we didn't do shit to them at all. We're guilty by association. They need to grow the fuck up. Yeah, I'm sending you the TikTok. We are guilty by association completely. Hey, who is Rez? Is she Fez? Who the fuck is Rez exactly? Honestly, I have no idea of her identity. All I know is she has a huge hate for Fancy. Fez is someone different. Some people say she's. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I feel so confused. Girl, Ben's still there. How long have you been on Rez? Why is she fighting with everyone? Does she need help or something? I know Rez, Vermont, blah, blah, blah. And then wait.
No, tea time. Madison is not Dee Dee's ghost.
Oh, we paused again. Well, here's the thing with like screenshots. Like when I show proof, guys, like, and this is no hate towards anybody, but I actually show the name at the very top and then I'll scroll through so I know it's the same message because not saying
It's cut off.
right, like, well, my point is that could be anybody. You guys get what I'm saying? Like that's why.
She can send it to you.
Okay.
This is what will prove that.
I think it's just cut off because sometimes images on TikTok it just cuts off like.
No, this is why I'm telling you. This is how you'll know. Okay. Figure out why she's fighting with everyone. Why is she? Why is my government name being tossed around on TikTok other than going to Discord, which I am not even familiar with? Now I'm a part of the sinking ship because I was in a group chat, so I feel kind of nervous about communicating with Rez. I don't know what to think. I'm uncomfortable. Blah. I'm triggering. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. And then let me see if this last one has the actual the. Is this Madison? Because she's like, I won't say who this is, but I know it's Madison because Madison, I seen her complaining about somebody using her government last name, like her foster name, or was she a foster or a
yes, she was a foster child.
See?
And she
Kim
was
is sharing your messages with people, so tell Kim stop lying and get off the booze, and now you can go remove that video so you won't look dumb. Yes, she is. I'm being honest with you. Kim's not your friend. Kim's a drunk,
and we hope she gets help.
Yeah, hopefully.
We've been trying. She's not because she's in denial.
We were her friends, and we tried helping her, and she wants to just talk shit too. Done with people talking shit constantly.
Well, I mean, like, at the end of the day, guys, I have no beef with any of you guys.
Yeah.
I don't have beef with you. I appreciate you coming to hear us out and trying to,
I try to play
live.
So you obviously care about Madison. You've been knowing her for a long time, so hopefully
I do care about her. I care about her a lot. I've seen the good and the bad and the crazy and the non-crazy and the caring. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it all with her. As if any of you guys have friends for over 20 years,
Yes, of course.
you know what I mean? And I know in my heart she's a really good person, and when like she loves with her heart, and then when she gets burned, like she feels, you know what I mean?
And the thing is, we didn't, and maybe that's how she feels, but she didn't get burned. She wouldn't be honest with me. And I cannot have, like, I get hate so. And then lying about it. For
Madison
one.
just shared the live to somebody.
Oh, okay.
See, she's always around. She's always there. I thought she was blocked, but I guess
Well,
not.
I mean, at the end of the day, if she's in a chat, she's in the chat. Like, as long as she's
I don't
not,
care. I mean,
as long as she's
lying that
not
she's
like
happened.
cussing and swearing, who cares?
Yeah,
Like,
because she's pretending it's not her.
She's pretending she's okay. Connie, did you date Suge Knight?
yeah, girl, like, I don't know what that is. Like, either
It
you're
was Suge
Madison.
Knight.
Before, why was Connie not in the other live?
Right.
No,
Because she's Madison.
That is Connie. At the end of the day, it's whatever. Some people, like, it is what it is. I don't even know.
I agree.
She says, y'all bullied me. We've never even met you, Connie, so when did we bully you? Like, I'm scrolling up to see other things. Connie, you are Madison.
Well, if she is, if she's not, who cares? It's irrelevant. Point is when it comes to Madison,
Actually, Black Sheep, it is relevant. It's relevant if she's sitting in here on another
Lying
account,
again,
acting like she's a stranger. That I'm sorry.
Yeah, the reason I was saying it is what it is because it is
hard.
her. I know it is. And the reason I'm saying is, like, this just proves further that
just give it up.
she is not well.
I think she's 100% well. She may be a little tipsy tonight, but
And she acts like this often with us. But I mean,
Okay.
like I said, it's
That's an
whatever.
excuse.
I mean, I'm not saying, look, at the end of the day, like, look, and she's your friend, you care about it, and that's fine. Like, if that was my friend, I'd be worried about her. So I'm just saying, this is something that she's been doing. Like, go look. I mean, you've seen our page. It's not about anything else but us.
right.
That's not, like, you know,
Recently
for
it
her own
has.
mental health.
Recently it has, and I've commented on it. You know,
We just said we didn't burn her, and she
Recently.
says you did burn me. But she says she's not Madison. Like,
Connie, if you're Madison, just admit it, girl. Be
like
done.
it's okay.
You know, it's stupid. But you know what? Like I said, guys, I have no beef with any of you guys. It's too much drama for me. Like, I like drama, but I like it on the sideline with my popcorn. You know what I mean? And I do play devil's advocate for Madison and my friends. But I have no beef with any of you guys. I just came in because I was told you guys said my name, and I was like, wait, now they're talking about me? Okay. Let's
Well,
go
we weren't
see.
talking. We said if Black Sheep wants to come, he should come in here to talk, so that we can actually talk without arguing with Madison.
Right, and
And do you see how manipulative that is, Black Sheep? That she told you we were talking about you, but didn't tell you the context.
It
That's an
wasn't her.
issue, for real.
Oh,
Well, okay, so the truth be told, me and Emily were on our FaceTime, and she was in here, and she was sharing the screen, and I heard you guys say it.
okay.
So that's why I was like, well, I'm gonna go in there and say hi and see what's
We
going
wanted
on.
we wanted you to come. I think Aubrey even shared the live with you. So
I did
we
not-
wanted you to come.
I didn't get the live, unless it's there now. I don't know, because that's
Just
how
so that you know, even if there was a part where you didn't hear, we did not say anything bad about you.
Okay.
We have no beef with you either.
You're right, and that's why I was just
Very
like,
respectful.
this is crazy.
You were very respectful and very. I don't even know how you did it, dude.
well, at the end of the day, the only way to move forward is we have to listen to people, and you gotta sometimes you can't match that energy. You just gotta let them go off and be like, you know what? When you're done, we'll talk later.
Okay, but you can't get kicked in the teeth for months and months, and her going on panels of very large creators with tens of thousands of people telling lies on us. I'm sorry. It's not correct, sir.
Okay.
Hey, Connie, I know that's your medicine. Quit trying to follow me. I just blocked you. Quit.
Where did Planny get blocked from?
I'm guessing Connie Adams blocked her from her live today. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't block people. I think it's stupid to block people. But that's my opinion.
Like, if you can encourage her or help her in any way to get past this, we don't want to talk about Madison. We don't want to further this from this moment on. We just want Madison to stop talking about us and stop obsessing, and we don't want
recording.
Question though, real fast before I do.
Yeah.
So I know you guys you're like, we don't want to talk about her. Like, so after her live got ended, because somebody reported it, which
I reported it. Specifically because of the way she kept.
I said reported.
Recorded or reported?
Reported.
I reported with a P her live because of the comments that she kept saying about us licking it plays. Okay,
and
that's
I apologize
too much.
for that. I apologize for that. She went too far with that. I told her that.
That was too much.
It was. But
Well, she's saying no, she'll go 110%.
huh? Anyway. Question is like, what was the reason for this live to talk about her? Like,
because we have a right to talk about it if she's like doing it live like that.
Just because of everything that had just happened.
This live was not about that at all until this happened.
Okay, I wasn't here at the beginning, so I don't know. It's just, you know.
No, I was on live and I saw that they were. This Aubrey's on live. Look at this is December. Look at she has this whole video talking. Enjoy everything. Keep doing what you do best. I'm going to tell my truth. I have all the receipts. I suggest that she don't play with me because dude, what? Something is wrong with you.
Bree, right now in the comments, Black Sheep, Connie's saying no. I'm gonna go 150% Dreamer. Get it right. And Emily is saying
wants to do this. She enjoys this shit.
Why? Why would you do that, Emily? Why would you?
To us moving on.
Well, hopefully y'all tell y'all friend to stop because this is starting to get. Go watch her videos. I mean, it's just all about fucking me and us and Dreamer, and this is go see my videos. I don't have a single video about her. I do not care about this situation. The reason we're talking about it is because.
Okay, I wasn't here in the beginning. I
would never start alive just to talk about Madison. I have no interest.
No.
Okay. I have no reason.
To this. If she's recording my live from the beginning to end, I can get it for copyright, and I will.
Yeah, and she can. So we tell her to remove the videos. Like, Jesus, these people.
Harder when people say they want nothing to do with you. It's
all right. Well, copyright.
It's really it's sad. You really need help.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop off.
You have a good night, guys.
Good night, Black Sheep. Thank you.
Apologize again if I offended any of you guys. Thank you for letting me know.
You didn't. Thank you.
You really need help. I will do that. If you don't want to delete them, I will just go to your page.
And what the hell? And this is what I mean. Like, she was literally calling Dreamer a little while ago. Like this is weird. Like,
weird. What the?
Video.
Can we block Connie
Madison needs help. Yes, please.
Boom.
You literally will have a playlist and you'll hear like a Ramon Ayala song, and then you'll hear like literally some like SPM or something, and then we'll turn around and play like freaking George